Hi, change bringer. Yes, you are a change bringer. If you change something in you, you make a choice. You make a decision, not a choice. You have a lot of choices, but if you make a decision, something will change in you, in your life, in the world, and in the universe. Isn't that amazing? So here we go. Let's bring some changes. All right. Today it's about New Year's resolutions. I hear a lot of people this year I'm gonna lose weight. This year I'm gonna work on my health. This year I'm gonna uplift my finances. This year, have a better relationship with my spouse. This year I'm gonna finish the garage building at my house. This year I'm gonna clean up the garden. I don't know. This year, I'm gonna start an own a self-sufficient garden. You know, a green vegetables and fruit garden, and so on and so on. I want to be more successful this year. I want to do a lot of things. Yeah. And I'm sure, and in statistics you can see that a lot of people, more than 80%, doesn't fulfill their resolution. Why is that? Why is that? So the main reason is that they put a too big target, and mostly they also put a date on it, and that's ready to, be a disaster. Okay, so what you do, I give you the way to not fail. Okay, you write down what you like to change this year, but not in big steps, in small steps. For example, you want to lose some weight. Okay, you want to lose some weight in general. For example, you want to lose 10 kilos. Good, fine, all good. But don't put a date on it. Then the next thing you write, and I always ask you to have your little notebook with you, yeah? And because writing is very important. Why? I repeat it again. There you use a lot of neurons, and neurons, the more neurons you use, the more shifts you make in your unconscious. So, and your unconscious is the boss. It determines your life. It's not your conscious who want, yeah? It's not your conscious who's the boss. It's your unconscious, captain of the ship. So everything what is in your unconscious will be in your reality. You will see it in your reality. Okay, so you write it down. I wish. I always write wish, yeah, never want. Want is always from the head, and it has a lower vibration than if you say I wish. It comes from the heart. So it's already much lighter, much easier. Want is so heavy mentally, willpower. Yeah. Well, from the heart, it's flowing, stream flowing. Okay. So you write down, I wish to lose 10 kilos. Fine. Then you write down your steps. What do I have to change in my life to lose those 10 kilos? For example, little steps. Instead of taking the elevator, I'm going to take the stairs. Instead of having a cupcake for in my post when I have a break in on my job or whatever, I'm going to take a orange. Something like that. Or I drink a bottle of water. Not too big, a bottle of water. You just sip on it with some lemon in it. Do something like that. Or I gonna walk home. instead of taking the car. It depends, of course, how far it is. But if you have to go to the grocery, what I do is, if I have to go to the grocery, there are several supermarkets here, yeah? I take my trolley and I walk. And in the meanwhile, you relax, you walk, you enjoy your surroundings, you cross people, you say hello, and then you go shopping, you fill up the trolley, and the trolley is a little bit heavier, but that's good. It makes you, you use your muscles, leg muscles, arm muscles. I always do that. Years and years and years, I always use a little trolley. Well, little, it's a big one, trolley, and then I always walk to the supermarket. What's wrong with that? Okay, it takes you 20 minutes longer, but so what? In the meanwhile, in these 20 minutes, you had some physical exercise. Little things like that. Change little things in your life that you can change, and it is for the better. Yeah. That's the same with money. You want to earn some more money? Okay. Money you can make. Yeah. Money is something you can make. Okay. What do you like? What do you like to do? Where are you good at? And people say, I don't know. Well, my question always is, if you're sick, body is sick, you still can do it. And it gives you a boost. For example, if my body is not so happy and somebody calls me up and wants some information, I'm an information bringer. Point. Yeah, that's it. So if somebody calls me up and they have an issue in their life, or something really bad happened, blah, 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 don't know what to do. If I pick up that phone and I'm with the person, an hour, half an hour, doesn't matter, I feel my body is happier and stronger, because that is what I come to do. That's what I like to do. And this is what I came to do here in the first place, because it lifts my body up. It doesn't it drains me from energy. Yeah. It doesn't take energy. It gives me energy a lot. Yeah. My energy tank fills up. So sharing information for me is uplifting. Yeah. So that's how you know what you like to do. And then choose something you really, really, really like. That's something that brought something good in your life, something that made a big change in your life, and you're just passionate to talk about it. You're just passionate to share it with others. It's like falling in love. Yeah, if you fall in love with somebody, it's so hard not to talk about it. Yeah, why? Because it flows, it flows, it flows, and of course it flows there too. You want to communicate about it. You want to tell everybody about it. Yeah. So yeah, what you do is, I wish to earn some more money. Well, what are you worth? What are you worth a month? It depends also in which country you live. Are you worth $1,000 or rupees or yen or yen and euros or whatever? Yeah. And how are you going to make them? What step are you going to take to make this amount? What should you do? Maybe you should start something, a job online, or maybe you should go and apply for some jobs around you. And make sure that you always start from a pleasant emotion, always from a pleasant emotion. Never start, and that's also for people who wish to lose weight. Never start from, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, because then it's gonna be hard. You're always right. Yes, start from, it's gonna be easy. And I have a very, very good trick, a very good trick. And I had a lot of people do this trick, test it, and I tested myself, this trick. I'll give you this trick for free. Take a piece of paper and write down some things you wish for this year. And put it in front of you on the toilet. The wall or the door, depends how your toilet is situated in your bathroom or toilet room. And then read it. Read it every time you go to the toilet. Why on the toilet? Because you have to relax on the toilet when you want to go to the toilet, right? Okay. And when the body is in a relaxed state, it absorbs better. When the body is in active state, then it absorbs less. So if the body is in a relaxed state, it absorbs better. So you go in relaxation and you read it and you read it and you read it and you keep on reading it. Take some, 5, 6, not more than 6 items that you like to change in your life this year. And it's not necessarily this year. It can be even this month. It depends how intense you take action and how intense you repeat it, and how intense you wish for it. Yeah, because if the intention is strong and it's based from a pleasant emotion, you will succeed. But take little steps. Take little steps. Don't want to take huge steps, because you will never succeed. Yeah, just little steps, little steps. Just think, what do I need to do next and next and next, and you will get there. Don't worry, we will get there. And we never worry, because worry is useless. Yeah, worry is fantasizing about something you do not wish. Okay, so you write it on a piece of paper, you put that piece of paper against your wall or your door, toilet, and you read it and you read it and you read it. After a while, you don't see that paper hanging there anymore. And it's in your unconscious, because you repeat, 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 repeat. Repetition is a trick to bring something from your conscious to your unconscious. So how more you repeat it, the more it goes into your unconscious. That's why if you practice something, it becomes automatic. Yeah, remember when you learn to drive, in the beginning, it was like, and the wheel and the clutches and the don't know how you call it, all the handles in the car. Yeah, and after a while, you don't even think about. You automatically move your hands and your feet, and there's memory, a muscle memory, and it's automatically. Then it's in your unconscious. Then you don't have to think about what to do. You just do it automatically. And that means that everything, all the movements went to your unconscious. And everybody knows this. And if you repeat, 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 it goes from your unconscious into your unconscious. So this is the trick. Yeah. So put that piece of paper in front of you and start reading. Reading, 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 reading. And what do you like to write on that piece of paper? For example, you have a lot of conflict in your life. You write, I attract loving, caring people who like to share. Or I attract much more love. Love as be in harmony and freedom, and depends what you define as love. Everything I do with ease. At ease. Do you understand what I mean? It's easy. There's no resistance. And yes, there will be resistance, but just repeat it. Everything comes easy to you. Everything will work out easy. In many ways. Yeah, write it down in your own words, so you pick it up easy when you read. You know what's in there, and you just but keep on reading, even if you know what's on there. You keep on reading, until you don't see that piece of paper hanging in front of you anymore, and then it's in your unconscious. So that's a good trick. And of course, read it also before you go to sleep, because in the other videos I explained to you that before you go into sleep, your brain goes in an alpha wave, and then it's much easier to take things with you to your unconscious. So telling your kids to dream about the next day, what's gonna, fantasize what's gonna happen tomorrow. Teach your kids that, and then they take that to their lives, to their grown-up lives, because grown-ups forgot to fantasize. Yeah, they do fantasize, but in the destructive way, and we call it fear. So if you teach your kids to do that from a young age, they take that with them for the rest of their lives. So New Year's resolutions, and a tip to get it easier done, easier manifest in your life. But don't forget, you have to also take action. Yeah, you have to do repetition. Repeat it in words and do. What's the next step? What can I do? What's the next step? What can I do? What do I like to do? Where am I good at? What's the next step? I see a lot of people start, for example, fitness. And you can see it's not a match. And then I think, give 2 months, 3 months, and they paid a lot of money for membership and they don't turn up. And also with, jobs. I saw a lot of people have a lot of different jobs, and that's just not, don't try to do something that is not you just because of the money. No, find yourself something that you wake up in the morning and you're happy to do, you like to do. For example, I don't like to make these videos very much, but I like to share information. So it makes me happy that I can share this information. So I will keep on doing this, because, making these videos, talking to a screen, that for me it's absurd. But knowing that so many people, even the people I don't know, will see this and will bring changes in their lives, make decisions, together build a nicer world, that makes me happy. That is something that what I live for. And voila, I will keep on doing this. I have so much information to make life easier and to become a happier person. I can make 1,000, 2,000 videos, even more. So step by step, I'll give you more and more information, because I know it's a lot, and you can do so much. There's so much within you that you can change, and that will bring changes in the world. So many things. So New Year's resolutions, it's not bad at all. But never take a New Year's resolution too much out of reach, because you will never get there. The only thing you will do is reject yourself, be disappointed, low self-esteem, like the years before. Yeah, think about it. So I wish you a wonderful year. and all your wishes come true, but it's you who will do it. Nobody will do it for you. It's you. You're free. You're free. We are born in a free universe. So it's you who make the changes. It's you who make a decision. Yeah, there's so many choices that we can change, but we have to make the decision. So make a decision, write them down, and write down step by step. Maybe you know 3 steps, and then the next steps you don't even know, but at least you know where you're going to, what your wish is, and things that you don't like in your life, you start wishing. Yeah. Well, I have this story about brown cupboard. I always tell people this story about the brown cupboard. There's a little brown cupboard in my entrance of my house, and I don't like it. And every time I open the door, enter my house, I look at this cupboard and I think, this brown, ugly cupboard, I don't like you. Yeah. And it gives me unpleasant emotions, right? Okay. Every time I enter my house, it should be, happiness, when you enter a house. No, but there's this brown cupboard. I don't like this brown cupboard. Okay. And there's one day I decided, what do I wish instead of this brown cupboard? So there's choice, a lot of choice. So I start looking around in shops, on the internet, take some measures. And instead of entering my house thinking, this brown cupboard, I start imagining that there's already another cupboard there. Or maybe there should not be a cupboard. Maybe I should renovate the hall, when you enter. Whatever. Yeah. And then I take the next step to go into a shop and visit shops who, do renovations or decorations or sell cupboards. And I start fantasizing. Yeah, fantasizing. And then I make a decision. This is what I like. And I change my hall. Maybe there's a cupboard. Maybe this is a completely different hall. Maybe there's a beautiful painting. I don't know. But I made it a choice. No, I made a decision. Because there's so many choices, I have to make a decision. So I made a decision. And now when I come in my hall, when I enter my house, it's a joy. There's no brown cupboard anymore. And then I think, oh my God, so many years I hated that brown cupboard and I didn't bring any changes. You see, that's the story. That's your story. That's your life story. You can complain and complain and complain about the brown cupboard. Well, start fantasizing. Start using your creative heart and fantasize what you like instead. And you can do that with everything. There's always many, many choices. There's always a way out. In every scenario of your life, you have a lot of choices. Sometimes you have a lot, and sometimes you have, some choices, but you still have choices. And then the moment you make a decision, this is going to happen. This is, the way it's going to go. Then you will make it happen. The time, the when, the where, the what, and the how is always for God. This is the creator. Don't try to take his job away. Yes. But you have to tell what you like. You have to make that decision. And that's a downfall with a lot of people. They don't make decisions. They have a lot of choices, but they don't make decisions. So if you want to lose 10 kilos, Okay, fine. Make decisions. There's a variety what you can do to lose 10 kilos in your daily life. Small changes, but you have to make that decision every time. Yeah. Instead of eating a cupcake, you drink a bottle of water with lemon, or you eat an orange. Not too much fruits because that's also sugar. But instead of taking the elevator, you have a choice. Yeah. Make a decision. Elevator, stairs. Elevator, stairs. Make a decision. Stairs. And you walk up the stairs. You're happy that you did it. Your circulation, the heart rate goes up, circulation is better, and you feel better. You have so many choices in life. God gave us so many choices, but it's you. You're free. You make the decision. Yeah? So make some decisions, write them down in your notebook, and then the next step, until you don't know even which step to take next. When you are there, you'll know which is your next. You'll see. Yeah. And then after 4 or 5 months, you think, that was not that hard. That was not that difficult. I don't know why it took me so many years to do this. Well, it's because you didn't make the decision. That's why. That's all. Yeah? You have so many choices and you didn't say, now is the time. Now I'm gonna make it. Now I'm gonna do it. Okay. So come on, we can do this. We are change bringers. Yeah? And together we make the world happier. Together, if we change inside, the world changes automatically. We are all connected. Everything is connected. So become aware of your abilities and powers we have together. So see you in the next video, and subscribe and share this video to people who you know that need this. Okay?